Today we are at Rock Junction and we are leading a trail to Calamity Mesa. So it's been a year since we went on this trail. There's a few pretty good obstacles. Some of it is fairly easy. It's a great scenic view, excellent lunch spot. So I am excited. We're starting with about half our crew here in the lot. And we are meeting a few of them on the way. Hi guys, Kim here and Kevin with Colorado Off-Road.
Hello, what's up? Thanks for watching our video. As you saw, this is a Rock Junction guided trail that I volunteered to guide.
Rock Junction is a off-road event in Grand Junction, Colorado. That comes on every June, I think, the very beginning of June, right? No.
I think they tried to make it around there. So we have 12 miles to go up to the trailhead. We're gonna go up like 6,700 feet. So if you have any issues, let me know on the radio. If not, let's go. So Rock Junction is a 4-day wheeling event, 3 days of wheeling and 1 day of the Rocky Mountain Off-Road Expo. We have 2 videos on our channel now. You can watch either one of those to, get details on that. The spot that we started is on 6.310 road. It's 4 miles north of Gateway on Highway 141. If you're going
Gateway,
towards,
like a little tiny town gateway.
Yeah, Gateway, Colorado. If you're going towards Gateway, it's on your left-hand side. That's where we air down, is right off the road. It's about 50 miles from where we started in Fruita.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of mining equipment in the parking lot, like a bunch of shakers. I don't know what to call those.
Sifters.
Sifters.
The dirt, rock sifters, whatever.
And you start on a ledge. Like, it doesn't look nearly as scary as it felt driving up it.
Yeah, the drone being up high kind of does an injustice, because when you're on that edge, it's just sheer. It looks like it's just a drop off. It doesn't even look like a slope at all.
I know.
The loop at the top, this is some, during this entire video, you'll see some great camping spots. We're at one of them. This is basically the top of the climb. We go from 4,500 feet where Gateway is up to 6,700 feet. As you saw that little graphic, you go up to just over 2,000 feet in not a lot of time. I mean, maybe 15 minutes. So it's definitely a climb. The loop is at after there's like 3 or 4 forks after this spot. So make sure you're paying attention to your map. I used the FunTrex map, and then just honestly, Google Maps got me to the loop.
We made it up. The hardest part that everyone overheats at, and no one overheated. So, and we're gonna have a good trail day.
Remember to subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Hello, channel. Hello, Kevin here.
We made it onto the loop.
We're guiding today. Have you already talked about that?
I sure have.
I volunteer to guide during Rock Junction because then you don't have to pay for the trails. And so I don't mind guiding. I really like guiding. Some people would rather not guide, but I find it quite fun. And this is a really fun scenic and historic trail with lots of mining stuff, which you'll see later. You probably already saw a little. Maybe I'll put some in the intro. And how big is our group? Did you already talk about all this?
No.
I think we have 6 people behind us, so 7 total.
I believe so, which is a pretty good group.
Yeah, 2 JLs.
Once you get up to about 10 people, it starts getting a little big, especially when you have obstacles. So
Yeah.
7 is a pretty good number.
Well, and they're all really capable rigs. A JK
That's
on
true.
39s, 2 JLs, I think they're both on 37s. Hunter's on 37s in his LJ, and then Sean is also on 37s or 38s on his stretch
on
TJ
his
buggy.
Yeah.
It's a TJ with a V8 Magnum and coilovers, and the fuel tank's moved up into the rear with a nice, looks like a fuel cell or whatever. And I think that's everyone who's with us. Which one am I missing?
You said Chris and his JK.
Oh, and then my TJ on
Yeah.
35s. My head up. Whoa, I almost ran into that. You see that?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's not that hot. Well, we're running AC. Yeah, we were blasting the AC the whole
It was hot.
day.
It was that hot.
Yeah, I had it on, and the AC in the TJ is ice cold. It works a treat, as James May would say. The AC is working a treat.
This is one of the rare obstacles on Calamity Mesa. Oh, I said it right.
Mm-hmm. It's Mesa. We will never go on Calamity Canyon. It's for buggies only.
Oh, okay.
There's Hunter. He's a tail gunner. His cool LJ. There's camping pretty much like wherever there's a fire ring, but there's actually like camps up here. I'm not sure on if it's just dispersed, but we pass a bunch right at the entrance, right after that yellow sign. And then I know there's a couple of other roads up here where there's camping.
Lunchtime. We made it to the overlook, and it's definitely worth it. There is 0 shade on this trail, and there is just enough wind to make this a pretty okay spot to eat lunch and sit down.
So down at the bottom of that canyon, the drone was 2,000 feet below where we are, and also over 3,500 feet away from where we were.
Those are ridiculous numbers that you're telling me right now.
And right now we're flying back at 40 miles per hour and 7 miles an hour vertically up at the same time, and it took that long to get back. I cut out a ton. I had by the side the whole time.
It's a great lunch spot.
Yeah, that being able to fly down into that canyon was a treat. I wish I would have done it more. Next time I go, I'm going to.
And you can't miss it. While we were driving, we worried that we had missed the lunch spot, that it was some little side thing, and it's not. You'll absolutely recognize it.
Yeah,
if you're following the map,
yeah,
you'll know when you get to the parking lot that it's a lunch spot.
Especially because of this exit right here. It's right before here. You're right on the edge. It was nice and breezy the whole time.
And this is uphill climb after lunch spot, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. The views, though, you'll see the views the entire day. It's just like in the intro. Your eyes will literally hurt because you're just like, oh, great, another spectacular view. That's like what the 100th one for the day.
But you get a little bit of action, a little bit of rocky area, but...
Oh, it's a fun trail. I would definitely recommend it, and I definitely want to do it again this year.
Yeah, I would like to do it after some weather happens to kind of see how much erosion really plays a part on here.
Yeah. Little drop off here. Oh, somebody, I don't know if anyone maintains this trail or if it's just side-by-sides or what, but there are a lot of spots where a lot of rocks were stacked, and it really kind of negated the obstacles.
You're right, I do remember that.
The views here are the views.
The views, did you hear him?
Camera. Hand me the camera woman. Oh. Did you see that, viewers? Viewers, if you can hear me,
Leave a comment.
leave a comment about the beauty. Oh, there's a spot. I gotta drive, everyone. I gotta go. I love you.
This is tight.
Yeah, you should record these big rigs behind us.
Is this a squeeze?
No.
You're right next to it, going against it. You have like an inch. Oh, you can turn. You're fine. Yep, your rear's fine.
Yeah, I go around several inches and look at these guys.
Yeah.
It was narrow, and those rocks, that's it. And then it's just a drop off.
You need some new pants?
No, I'm good. But it was
Not no quite?
extra room. Like, none.
Your turn?
Yeah, Chris is definitely...
And we're past. Yeah, this isn't his first rodeo.
Yeah, he's a good driver, but it's a scary spot. It's narrow.
Yeah, and your spotter is telling you to go driver, and your body is telling you there's no more room.
Yeah, and that rock that under the tire, I mean, you can see down there, there's nothing. It's just off. Scary.
Sometimes on a tough obstacle, when you're the tail gunner, everyone is so thrilled to get through the obstacle, and they move to make room for you, and then kind of forget about you. Hydration is key.
Oh, subscribe.
Maybe that's not gonna help.
So some of these spots are really off camber. I love challenging obstacles, so the more the merrier on these, kind of stuff.
I could do with never going on an off camber portion again.
Yeah.
I like everything else, but
Yeah, it's definitely off camber. You saw my flex going through there.
well, and it was a little sandy and slippy.
Yeah,
especially for the big rigs.
It's bentonite clay and a mixture of other things, and it is slippery when it's wet. It's slippery when it's dry. It's really, really fine. You can see it poofing out from under my tires.
Yeah, it's almost what they call moon dust or whatever.
Yeah, it's similar, yeah.
Oh, and just like a heads up, anything larger than a two-door TJ is a big rig to us. So
yeah, we say big rigs, and we mean anything
anything bigger than us.
93-inch wheelbase or 60 inches wide. Oh, that thing is so cool. Those hunters. Oh my gosh, that view. The view for the viewers.
So, back to what I was saying. This 8 or 9 trail, I think, is turning into more of like a 6 or 7 trail.
Some spots have definitely been filled in.
Yeah, it is not as difficult as I remember. It's not as difficult as it's described.
I feel like a erosion could change it easily back up to an 8 or a 9 in 1 year because of that one spot that we just went through.
Oh, that's true. And some of the rocky spots that were filled in with dirt.
Yeah, those moved. Yeah, it's back to.
Yeah, if any of the dirt leaves. And,
like we have a wet winter or something. So,
yeah, I guess that's true. And you'd rather overrate it than underrate it.
That spot that we saw just a bit ago, somebody moved so many rocks. Oh, here, just take one. This is the squeeze, one of the last named obstacles. One of the few obstacles I think that people haven't stacked rocks on because narrow vehicles can just go right through it. And the narrow vehicles are the ones who are stacking the rocks. And I think there were some illegal bypasses made, which is sad because that's how trails get closed. I mean, I know it's just out in the wilderness, but the BLM doesn't care where it is. They'll close it regardless. You can see how these big rigs can barely squeeze here. This is a new JL.
Yeah,
cool.
They're trying to stay away from the tree as much as possible.
Yeah, but that's a big rock.
Great flexi spot though.
Yeah. Chris jumping right here. It's a good spot. That's what you gotta do.
Oh, absolutely.
These people were novice. They recently purchased this Jeep just to get into Jeeping. They saw.
And nothing's worse than being up on an obstacle and having zero direction.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Cool is the squeeze.
Their Jeep is cool though. There's Hunter doing his thing. It's a cool JL. Oh, LJ. I said JL.
He has a JL.
Oh yeah, he has a JL too. That's so confusing.
We made it around the loop. I don't know if you can even hear me with the loud Jeeps in the background, but we are back to the big yellow sign right where the loop starts. This is technically the end of the Calamity Mesa trail, but I mean, there's like a 12-mile dirt road in here, so on calling it the end. We're deciding right now if we are going to head over and see Calamity Camp.
We do go see Calamity Camp. It's a cool mining spot. You have to go back on the loop just a little bit and then divert at a road labeled Calamity Camp, and there's signs all the way there.
Which I guess you could do at the beginning of the loop if you wanted to.
Yeah, with a bigger group, we usually do it after because not everyone cares, and some people just sit in their Jeep, so we just keep moving. It's a really cool, there's several buildings. Some of them have modern roofs because it's
preservation.
It's to preserve the buildings because the old roofs would just collapse after a hard winter, and then the whole building would just fall apart because the roof is part of the structure. Just like that one.
And it's a big area. There are lots of structures. If you are into historic things like this, you're going to want to spend time there.
Oh, you could easily spend an hour looking around. We spent maybe 45 minutes.
After a long day.
After, like an 8-hour trail. This mine started, I think, is in 1900 all the way up to like the 1970s, and they were mining radium and vanadium and uranium for bombs for World War I and World War II. The mines closed in the 70s because the need was not really needed anymore for weapons.
Oh yeah, so why would they be up there? It's not like it's an easy place to live.
Yeah, no, they were up there year round. It must have been misery. It does put you out on 141 exactly where you started, so it's definitely a drive home, but it is beautiful. Thank you for sticking with us to the end of the video. If you're still watching, remember to like and subscribe.
Yeah, and leave a comment if you know of a trail around here that you want us to go on.
Yeah, and if you want to go on a trail with us, check us out on Colorado Off-Road on Instagram and message us. Thanks for watching. We love you a lot.